What's going on, everyone? So, we're here for Megadimension Neptunia V2R. You know, I was wondering for the longest time after Megadimension ended, I was like, what was my problem with Adult Neptune? And then I start the game and then it all comes flowing back. The fake! Yeah, I think we're doing this again. So, as for what's going down, I bought the game mainly for the VR scenes, right? I don't have a VR on, but, you know, I wanted to see them, and I'm not gonna, open somebody else's video and watch them that way. No. Gonna get my own, and there are also some other new changes. From what I've heard, though, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna I would recommend V2, and I would just tell everybody watching this right now, just go buy V2, not V2R. I just saved you a bunch of time. Alright, well, without further ado, let's get into a new game. Let's see where... Oh, and I got DLC this time. I'm using it because I'm not about to actually replay through the game the entire time. If I can get OP weapons... Give me the OP weapons. I'm just actually wondering. I can't scroll down. Oh wait, yes I can. So they have the 4 Goddesses Online stuff, which, I feel like I'm gonna be really salty during this. Let me finish my thought. Uzume wasn't in there. She also wasn't on the title screen. This is... Oh! Okay. Oh, cool. VR is about to begin. But real quick, let me finish off. Adult Neptune was on title screen. VIIR was on Mark II with the candidates, I believe. Then you got Plutia and Victory. No sign of Uzume in either form. Can we change the title screen? No offense to Adult Neptune, but she's just not... She's not the real... Neptune is one thing, because, especially with the next forms, I can understand that. But Adult Neptune... Alright, anyways. So we've got our first VR scene. Let's see what this is all about. This world was created by another... Wait! This is VR? There are as many worlds as there are games, as many... Wow. If that isn't setting up for a future game...
Yo, we meet again. Oh, right. I guess this is more of a nice to meet you, huh?
Noir.
Either way, glad to see you're taking an interest in this dimension again. The history you create's always fascinating. Take a look. These are the records of the very dimension you saved in the past. Have you already forgotten? Well, I guess I can't blame ya. It has been a while. Well, don't sweat it. I've already recorded that history. You'll remember soon enough. Huh? Looks like Noir's calling ya. Alright, it's time I head out. Later!
Talk about a spoiler! Yeah, okay, on that sense...
Player?
Wait.
I'm down here!
Oh!
Please, look down here!
So I don't have to look right now, right? Hang on, let's, Ooh, looks like there's a second story? Or maybe a bit, not a second story, but... Well, maybe. Maybe you can go behind that wall? There's a door there? Oh, can I move? I can zoom? Okay, that's cool. The couch could look a little bit... I gotta... Hang on. Is that, What type of phone would you... That looks like an iPhone, though. Literally, the phone I'm recording on right now, it looks like it only with the D-pad instead of a circle pad. There's a nice lamp. I like the blue curtains. A radiator? Alright. Bed looks cool. What's that over there? It looks like some books. Maybe a wireless, setup, like a router or something, or a modem. Nice TV screen. That computer looks ancient though. A basket, some speakers, and all right. So, oh, and there's a clock and a TV. We got some books over there and a globe. All right. Now that my inspection of the... Oh, and there's a light. Huh. Anything below me? No. All right, let's do it.
Goodness. You weren't listening to a single word, were you?
I was.
I will explain it once more, so you better listen carefully this time. This world has been created from parts of your world and our own, weaving together.
Oh!
According to Krar, this sort of world is called the VIIR dimension. However, it seems there is still much she does not understand, as she was unable to explain anything further. This room is influenced by both of our worlds, but it seems the effects of your world are much stronger. And, for that reason, we have decided to simply refer to it as the Player's Room.
Gotcha.
This room may be accessed using a gate, but the VIIR dimension's coordinates are unstable. I'll be coming by periodically to adjust them. Still, it is almost like a dream that we are able to interact with the player like this. We
Aww.
have been made aware of your existence long ago, but we could not find a way to speak with you directly. That is why, until recently, we've only communicated with you through the Thank You for Playing corner. Were you aware?
They're actually doing...
apologize. I have veered off topic.
No, that was
I will now
interesting.
explain the various commands that can be executed within the player room. First, about this object which I received from Noir. It is the historical record of your past guidance, and I have prepared it as a game.
It would be
Please,
awesome.
Play it if you desire. Additionally, the goddesses of the 4 nations will come to visit this player room eventually.
And one
Although
other.
They will not unexpectedly visit you. You will be able to welcome them in at a more convenient time using this object.
Okay.
It seems Neptune and the others have things they wish to discuss with you, and I would be quite pleased if you could meet with them. This concludes my explanation of the player room. Did you understand it?
Alright, a couple of things. It would be cool if they could have, if they could read that I already have V2, finished completely, and I could just have the VR scenes unlocked, because I've already played the game. But, that might be asking for too much. Well, no, other games do that, they read, games. But there was also, I think if I shake my head no, there's a Neptune console, which is my channel profile, and then some games, which I'm assuming are all the games that have ever come out. That's pretty cool. So yes, I do get it, but let's just see what happens.
I apologize for the long explanation. If there is anything you do not understand, I will always be here to explain it, so please do not worry. Things may become more noisy on occasion, but I hope we can get along from now on.
That's pretty cool. So to see, because I haven't seen VIIR in, like that VIIR since Megadimension. Oh, I like the background noise, or not background noise, music. The Playroom is a room in which you can play the game via gameplay. Really? By obtaining room objects, you can redecorate. You can! Oh, that's a shame that they only have the 4 CPUs. Which I guess this is a good time to mention. Wait a minute. Yo, I'm about to get super triggered. I'm about to get super. Hold up. No, you guys got to bear with me. Look, alright. Just.
Salty.
Look at the top right. In the top, it says gameplay, right? Can you literally get to this place from Uzume's hideout? And yet she never Yo, this is the fishing. Oh, this is the fishing all over again. Which, yes, if you're unaware, because I mean, if you're hoping to get surprised by Uzume is not a VR character, okay? But it also looks like you can. I'm not sure if when they say during the game they mean the VR event or gameplay as memories. Not sure. There's a new VR visit and new memories. Well, I guess we can check that out. I will say the VR isn't as clean looking as I expected it to be. I'm not sure if that's just because it's on PC or if that's how it looked for the PS4 players too. I mean, they're not a high, level company, so that could be expected, but so let's see, if we click on memories, the tutorial. Oh, there's more than just a couple of movies. And what about pictures? Okay, no, wait, skills? Really? I can look at the skills there? Okay, if that would be pretty cool and helpful if that's true. Wait, we looked at everything, right? Oh, well, yeah, we know about the tutorial, but okay, I think that should be good. Or everything. The VR. Oh, really? We can start right now? Or are they gonna come later? Well, might as well. Let me make sure everything's good. We are still recording. Let's start with Neptune. Oh! Wow, that's pretty cool.
You're the one they call Player, right? Isty probably filled you in. Well, I guess you might already know, but my name's Neptune. It's nice to meet ya.
Oh, nice to meet you too.
Ah, you've met my bigger self, right? I guess that means from your perspective that I'm the smaller Neptune, doesn't it?
You're the original. That one doesn't exist.
That's not what I meant. Eyes on your own paper, buddy.
Wait, what? I didn't do anything.
My name gets pretty tricky for people in our dimension to say, so you can call me whatever you want. Anyway. Ah! That's a really cool game console.
I know, right?
The games are...
I'm trying to...
Woo!
You know what? I shouldn't have even tried.
You've got all kinds of genres, too.
Can I walk around the room at all?
You've got some really great stuff here. Your manga collection is so interesting, too. What a cool room. I've been to lots of different worlds, but I don't recognize any of the manga or games you have in here.
Oh, you don't know about Naruto, Neptune? One Piece?
I'll just tell Isty I'm going to study the outside world to expand my horizons. Is it okay if I visit you again?
Oh, I was literally joking. Hold on. I think something may have caused an issue. Here.
Should I take your silence as a no?
Oh, wait, no, wait!
I'm gonna come play, even if you say no.
I didn't think... I was trying to...
Whoops! You know, there's more to this than me just having fun with you. I actually wanted to thank you for saving me, too.
Oh, wait, what?
Aw, just when I was getting used to you, we ran out of time. We'll continue this chit-chat later.
You know, there's another thing I could bring up. The portal. Why?
Thanks for letting me visit. I'll be back soon, so see ya.
She's also not wearing any shoes. I just now noticed that. Okay, hang on. Alright, real quick. Gotta take care of something. Alright, I should be good now. So... One, did the game read my game and realize that I've played the game already? Because I haven't met Adult Neptune yet. So if that's what's going on, then because Neptune also said you've already saved me. Though unless we're assuming that... It seems like the game really is assuming you've already played V2. So... But that's... We'll see. We'll see if there's another event there or... We'll see, alright? We got a room object. A pink couch. Placed objects will be present during the VR events. I'm good with the green though, for now. For now. Nice, we had a blue one, but I don't think that well, we might. We'll see. And if we go to memories, is there a new one or is it still just the tutorial? Well, I think you can just go back to... Yeah, you can view them again if you want to. Oh, so you can see the different responses. So do they not matter? Alright. So here's one of the more... I mean, Noir's voice VA. I've heard from the Twit Gamer. He wasn't very impressed. We'll see. But also I forgot. The other thing I was trying to mention. The portal. It looked exactly like how I would imagine the portal from the Ultra Dimension and the Hyper Dimension. And yet we've had no Ultra Dimension CP. Well, Ray was indirectly involved in the game, but you know, they never went to the Ultra Dimension. So, anyways, let's get started with Noir.
Are you the player?
She doesn't have any shoes either.
We haven't actually met. My name's Noir, the goddess of Lastation. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Good to meet you too.
Sorry to drop in like this. I've been wanting to meet you, so I thought I'd just come over. Am I bothering you?
Can I actually respond? Oh, sweet.
That's great! I was worried you might be a little too busy for me. This room looks pretty nice, but I think it could use a personal touch. I'd like to organize it a little bit.
Okay, never come to my room and...
Hey! If it's okay with you, could I clean up around here when I come and visit?
That's a no-no, Noir. No.
I guess you'd say you wouldn't like people coming in here and messing up your stuff.
Yes, please don't do that.
That's perfectly understandable. I have stuff in my room I wouldn't want anyone to... Never mind. I don't have anything to hide.
She's probably talking about her cosplay.
I usually spend a lot of time hanging out at my friends' houses. They like to leave their games and manga lying around, and I always end up helping them clean up their stuff.
That makes sense.
The rest of us will clean up this disaster. Go! Move it like you're on a mission!
There she goes, shouting out orders in full-on bossy pants mode again.
I think someone flipped her crazy switch.
Be quiet! Get to work, chop chop! And it's not like I'm a bossy lady or some kind of clean freak, you know. I just don't really like messy rooms.
I mean, I get that.
I have lots of friends, so it's difficult to keep up with them all.
You know, she didn't have to say that.
Was that a little too much? I know that you're able to interact with other dimensions, so you probably know a little bit about me, don't you?
A little.
You know, it is true that I visit my friends like Neptune pretty regularly. But also, I think it's difficult to label these relationships so one-sidedly. We're all goddesses, and we're friends, but we're rivals too.
I don't see that part of that.
Well, it's not like we don't get along. In fact, it seems like we've actually been getting close lately.
Yeah.
I feel like I keep talking about weird things. I'm realizing this is the first time I've been in the room with someone who isn't one of the goddesses. It's probably just making me nervous.
Well, I mean, I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have.
What do I do at a time like this? I had thought up all of these interesting topics of conversation. Oh, but now I can't even think of a single one. Even when it's my chance to talk. Anyway, there's a lot of stuff I want us to talk about next time. I decided I'm gonna come over a little more often, so you better be ready.
Okay.
I mean, if that's alright with you, of course.
I'm about to say, I mean, I might have the door locked.
I'd be really happy if you let me visit again. But for now, I'm just glad I got to finally meet you. That said, I'm gonna get going. Noir told us to be careful since maintaining the gate coordinates can be tricky.
Oh, that actually is a good point.
See you around!
Okay, so lesson learned. I need to remember these things are timed. See, the problem is if you actually have been paying attention to the time, for some reason there's a lot of noise going on outside. So I'm trying not to speak and wait until it passes because while I can edit some of it out, I can't edit everything out. So that wasn't bad. I still really enjoyed that. I just wish I hadn't. See, part of me wonders if I should do those again and do that action, but I feel like it's what I did, so we're gonna go with that. I'll just be more careful in Blonde and Verts. So with that said, oh, I was gonna say, when Noir was saying they're rivals, I don't see that in this game, or in the Hyper Dimension. Like the fact that they're rivals, that rarely comes up. They're pretty much like family at this point. In other dimensions, yes, but anywho, shall we get started with Blonde? Which, random note, I actually watched Cowboy Bebop for the first time. Why? Blonde, where's your coat? Blonde, what is this?
My name is Blanc. I'm the goddess of Louis. Nice to meet you.
What is this? What is this?
Oh, sorry. I said that out of habit. You're the player, so you already know about me, don't you?
Yes?
Noir gave me a brief explanation earlier. Anyway. What? Why are you staring at my face?
Why'd it have to be Blonde? It's for oh no.
It's just a little embarrassing.
What the? Oh.
By the way, I thought I saw a bookshelf in here.
Yeah, over there. Just.
Ah, there it is.
Yeah, have fun.
What a relief. I'm glad you have one. I wasn't sure if that's what it was when I came through the gate. See, I really love books. I'm interested in all kinds of genres. However, lately, for reasons, I've been reading a light novel.
A light novel?
Player, do you like reading books?
Yeah, the right ones.
Really? You mean it? That's great! I'd like it if we could recommend some books to each other. It's a lot of fun learning about what hobbies other people are into. I love how words can unlock my imagination. It's great how reading does that so easily. It's a little easier for me to read because I like doing that. Some people don't have as much fun, though. They find it tiring.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Light novels are easier for people like that. There isn't a lot of exposition to wade through, and since it's mostly dialogue, it's fairly easy to read.
Oh, I actually had no idea.
A lot of them are illustrated. They're the perfect novels for beginners. Wouldn't you agree?
I almost feel like saying no if plot is... But no, that does sound reasonable.
I knew you would, player. I'm happy you can understand the light novel's appeal. My passionate rambling was worth it.
Wasn't really that much of... Well, it was
You
kind
know,
of...
my favorite author has an interesting story.
Who's your favorite author?
What's crazy is that person never intended to become an author.
Falcom?
She was journaling all of her adventures. That's all she intended to do, but her writing skills improved with every entry. When her adventure diary was finally published, it made the bestseller list rather quickly. Other writers who began with journals or light novels usually evolve and write more literary works, bringing their secret worlds to life. The methods of expression among writers are as endless as the methods to interpret their writing. It's in the discussions and analysis that this theory is... Oh, the two of us just met, but here I am, talking your ears off about my little hobby.
You wouldn't be the first, and I'm used to it by now.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna go now. I just came here to say hello, but I got carried away. I'm honestly surprised. I'm not very good at conversation, and I hardly ever do this sort of thing. But I've been wanting to meet you. I just had a lot I wanted to talk to you about. Oh no, I'm gonna start rambling again. This was nice. I'm going to come back and visit. Is that okay? Well, thanks for listening today. See you.
See you later, blonde. Okay, I feel like I can breathe now. So a couple things. One, because people comment on old videos often, I often end up reading those comments after like years of not even having visited them again. And somehow I found myself on the candidates, when I reacted to the candidates' voice clips, and I was hearing myself respond to Rom and Ram. It was quite interesting. You can go look at the top comment on that video and that explains it perfectly. Yeah, where was her coat in her hat? That's why I say, cause it reminds me of that outfit that, and from the app. Which, by the way, I gotta say, so far I like Blonde better in VR than in the app. Actually, for all of them, I would say, the VR events are better than the app, which makes sense, you know. Really, for this alone, I feel like you could make a game like $30, I'd say, or 30 USD. And US dollars. That's funny. I never actually realized that USD US dollars is the same because, well, it's United States dollars. The point is, I feel like you could sell it for a decent price just alone from just what I've seen already. You know, this seems like a fun part. You know, like it's worth getting the game if you're just in it for this. But on the real talk, like, honestly, I feel like it's a shame that not even NEP Gear's here. You know, I'm not sure when I'm gonna upload this, because I'm actually recording this on the 17th of November. But I've done that I've started the whole poll thing. I was thinking about uploading this like sometime later in December because I feel like a lot of people are busy now. I might change my mind, not sure. Depends on how much content I get. And I might be cheeky and split this up into parts. No, I doubt that because I haven't really... this is probably gonna be one episode. But continuing on, the fact that NEP isn't even here, it's like, she's one of the most popular, she's more popular than Vert, you know? So, I don't know, I haven't seen Adult Neptune's events yet, and she is a special character. Like, this is the only game she's in, so maybe I'm being... Alright, well, first off, there was something else I wanted to check. Oh, no. Do not start the story yet. Yeah. Really? Well, it does bring a little bit of, why is it all purple? Where's the white? Where's the green? Where's the black? Let's see what Vert's all about. And... presto. Presto changer? Oh, that's interesting. I didn't...
Oh, hello there. My name is Vert, and I am the goddess of Leanbox.
Nice to meet you, Vert.
I have introduced myself, but I believe that you already know who I am. Is that correct?
Really? I have to answer yes to that?
So it is true that you possess the power of interdimensional interaction. I suppose I am not surprised. Upon seeing your face, I have felt that this is not the first time that we have met.
Well, that's an astute assumption, or accurate
I
assumption.
must admit, this feels strange.
What happened?
Looking at you, you do not seem so different from the rest of us.
Well, I mean...
Surprise! You appear to be much friendlier than I imagined.
I wonder.
Oh, please forgive me. I have yet to explain information that is pertinent to our current situation. VIIR had informed me somewhat of your identity and the special role you have here. I was told that your existence is abnormal and that you hold the unique power to interact with alternate dimensions. However, now that we have actually made contact, I have to say I had quite a different image of you in my head. I am surprised and relieved.
Well, after Ray, I don't blame you.
You have such lovely consoles. This is the perfect environment for anyone to indulge in the wonderful world of gaming. Oh, I apologize. Instincts were kicking in, as it were. It is occasionally embarrassing, but it is truly work-related. Whenever I visit someone's room, I habitually peruse their gaming setup.
Well, I mean, it could be.
I understand that this was my first time meeting you, but was it rude of me to look through your personal game collection?
If you, what? Wait, I actually did not mean to say that.
I am glad that is the case. This is a very lovely room. Let us collaborate in order to create the ultimate gaming room. Oh, is it time already? I did happen to drop in suddenly. I suppose I should be leaving now. Otherwise, I might just overstay my welcome.
Her arms are...
Okay then, I will be taking my leave now, player.
I feel like her arms are missing something too.
I must say, today was a wonderful first meeting. I do hope we will interact much more from now on.
Huh. Okay, well, yeah, that was all the VIIR. Alright, so that's just how it is from the beginning. Alright, and we get a purple bed. I actually wouldn't mind the green one. Alright, so... what was I gonna... why do I have 0 hours and 0 minutes? That's odd. Is that a glitch or of some sort? What was I gonna say? Lost track. When I was looking for no. I was trying to look around and see where my games were. And then I remembered they were to the right. And then I looked to the left. And then I remembered they were to the right. And then suddenly I was saying no. And just one more time. There are no... Oh, that's pretty cool. I mean, yeah, we've already confirmed it. It's here. I mean, no. Here. I like the 3D sprites that they're using. Although that makes me worry even more about Adult Neptune. But, okay. And now it's time for the question of the day. And we're going back to the classic look since, after all, this really was an extension of Megadimension. So we're gonna bring it full circle. With a little bit of, a change. But anyways, for the first question, I gotta ask you guys, what are 3 characters, doesn't have to be CPUs, doesn't even have to be heroes, it could be villains too, that you would like to see in the VR, in the VR mode, that aren't here? And if you weren't aware, because I feel like it's really not a secret at this point, the VR characters are the 4 CPUs and then Adult Neptune. There's no one else. So please leave your choices down in the comments below, and I will see you all next time.